think we got some of the vacations, man. Peace to the family. Let's go ahead and get it started this week. I got my special guest host in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy Humble Flex. You know what I'm saying? One of my brand new studs that I just got in. You got that Grinch Blood, Angry Bird, Valor, and XB, man. So, boom. You're going to be my new, my co-host, showing how you the perfect lap dog, man. So, bet you don't make a sound this whole time. You know what I mean? Except for snoring. So, I'll go ahead, CJ, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Let me see.
What's up, everybody? CJ, the realtor, broker owner of Greenwood Realty Group. Follow me on social media at CJ Sells Texas. That is CJSELLSTX. Connect with me on there. Check out the website, greenwoodrealtytx.com. If you're a buyer, seller, or if you're a realtor looking to join the team, we got all the information on there. Check it out. Let me know what you think. greenwoodrealtytx.com. We are also on YouTube showing you the Home Tours Luxe Edition, showing you some of the nicest homes and what's available currently in the market in Houston and surrounding areas. So if you are interested on the luxury side of the game on what that looks like, go on there, give me a subscribe, a share, a like, comment, whatever to get the numbers up. We need all that. And then, of course, we are always giving back our mentorship program, the Mansa Academy, where we teach our young men knowledge of self, self-improvement, and entrepreneurship. If you want more information or if you want to donate, check out themansaacademy.org.
Got you, Barry B.
Hey, this is Barry B. If you're looking to buy a real estate agent here in Houston, looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in the Houston and surrounding areas, give me a call at 832-786-1270, or you can, I'm on all social platforms, so you can, if you put in on Google Homes by Barry B, I'm on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I have a YouTube channel. You put that in, you're going to get me. You can email me at barryb@homesbybarryb.com. Let's get together and talk about your goals.
Gotcha. All right, so let me get going. My name is Brandon B. Dixon, NMLS 1541210. I'm a mortgage broker and a luxury realtor. This is one of my new additions. You know, I got the Kennel Boutique Bulls, and we just got this guy, little guy in from Florida, man. He's Grinch Blood, XB, Valor, and Angry Bird, all wrapped into one. 2-time Grinch, 2-time XB, 2-time Valor. So his name is Humble Flex. His dad name is Pocket Flexy, so he's off the Pocket Flex line. So you want to look out for him, man. You know what I mean? So he, one of my first additions, first round draft pick. He's 4.5 months, so he should be working probably in the next 4 or 5 months. So y'all want to get some of this blood in the Houston area, man. He gonna be working, man. So these got Grant. The Grinch has arrived in Texas, man. A lot of people been waiting on that Grinch to hit in Texas, man. So I got it. You go to my website, my YouTube at BNL Loan, also on social media, and YouTube especially. We got the Home Tours Luxe as well, and I got Behind the Sauce showing you that all my investments and stuff like that, investment properties, real estate portfolios, all that stuff. If you're ready to apply, go to my website, www.applywithb.com. You go ahead and book me for a consultation, or you can go ahead and get started on the loan application. Also, you call me 832-775-8357. You can call me 24/7 if it's about business. If you're ready to buy, sell, invest, finance, lease, go to my website, www.brandonbdixon.com. That's the realtor side. Also, I got coming later on this month, another Doors and Dogs CLC investment. This is going to be a virtual one. So Doors and Dogs, that's the event, man. So, I'll show you the investment, man. Boom. This is an investment. This is going to be a 6-figure dog, man. 6-figure dog. But you could make $1 million off of this dog. You know what I mean? So easily. So I'll show you how to do this type of stuff, man. Last but not least, clcinvestmentclub.com. Go ahead to the website if you're trying to invest. mitigate some of your risk, so on and so forth, man. So I want to start this clip off this week. Started off, I want to get, Barry B has an interesting one, so I'll go ahead, let him set the clip up while I set it up myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and go let him. What you were trying to do, and like what?
Yeah, well, I kind of made a. Well, you know what? Like I said, you'll see that. You get on social media sometimes, and everybody talking about relationships and what a man should do, what a woman should do, and why this. Man, I'm tired of seeing it. It's like flooding it. So
well, no, I'm talking about the 10 steps to buy a home buying.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it's you know what? I got this. It's just like a little general kind of steps things that you need to be doing and thinking about when you get ready to purchase a new home. Okay, I thought you were talking about the other one.
Right. Let's go ahead and get
I think the one that you're showing is just 1 through 5. I did another one that had 6 through 10 because I split them up.
Gotcha.
Making one long one. So I think the one that you have is just 1 through 5.
Let's go ahead and get that started. See what you see if they like it. Y'all see the screen?
Step 1, get educated. Learn about the home buying process. Speak to a realtor or a lender. Step 2, how much home can you afford? Create a budget to see how much you're comfortable paying every month. Step 3, get pre-approved for a mortgage. You can shop lenders, interest rates, and terms. Step 4, determine what kind of home you want to buy. Make a list of those features and items that you want in your home. And step 5, it could be the most exciting part, going out shopping for a home. Now, it can get confusing when you start looking at a bunch of homes, but make notes and ask questions. Right? Follow me. 6 through 10.
Well, Barry got the Barry White voice on.
Let me see if I can find 6 through 10 is. Where's 6 through 10?
I don't know if I loaded it yet, but the guy just edited it for me. I think yesterday evening.
Let me play this while I'm on your screen. Let me play these clips back to back.
Okay.
So this is the other one we were talking about, while I'm on your page. Boom. Let's go ahead and rock this other clip.
There are hundreds of podcasts talking about relationships.
There it is. That's what I was thinking about.
I think it's time we start talking about business and financial relationships, things that make our lives better and our community. Listen, on Tuesdays, we have a live Talking Real Estate podcast. There are 3 real estate agents, 2 mortgage brokers, and a financial planner.
And a dog.
Come join us on Tuesdays, 7:30. We answer live questions. We stream on most platforms, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. Come join us Tuesdays.
Now that one I did on my own. I did that one on my own now.
Right. So I'll go ahead and let y'all chime in on that while I look for the next clip. You know what I mean? So, and I'll get
that's
my
gonna be crucial. The points that Barry shared about buying, especially first time home buyers, like not knowing what to do. That's a good tip right there, because it's about to get busy out here in Houston, and if you're trying to figure this stuff out now, you might be in the process of being too late, because it's about to be really competitive. So by the time you're out here shopping, you better be ready to pull the trigger on something.
And I think a lot of people are first time buyers. They don't plan. They don't, they don't say, this is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. And then, okay, these are the things that I need to get done. And if you don't know, like I said on that, get with a lender or a real estate agent and talk about it, what you need to do.
Yeah.
This is not what you don't know. I woke up this morning and now I want to buy a house. No, you got to be, this is a planning,
Right.
Right.
And I think a lot of people do that. I think I want to get one. Do you? Okay. Well, how does your debts look like? What do you, what does that look like? What do you want in it? Have you even thought about it? What your credit score is? I mean, some people don't think about that until it's too late. Then when they apply and they find out they got the credit score is not good enough. Now you got to go back and do all that.
Right.
There's gold in the ghetto.
Right. Hold on. Set up the next clip.
On that. get the ball rolling on figuring out. Make sure you know everything that's on your credit. You get like a free report every year from the bureau. So make sure you're on top
Let me
of
write that down, man.
it.
You can get a free.
You
And I
on top
think
of your
it
stuff.
used to be once a year. Now I think you can get it once a month, can't you?
Oh, I didn't know once a month. I always thought it was once a year.
They changed it. It used to be like a few years ago. It was like once a year you can get a free report, but I think you can get it more often than that. I think you can.
Okay.
And your credit.com. I'll check that and see. But yeah, finding out what's on there and getting finding out your what your budget is. That's a big thing.
Right. When
Don't
so when
lose
that 6 through 10
don't lose
when that 6 through 10 gonna drop?
Huh?
When that 6 through 10 gonna drop?
When that 6 what?
When the 6 through 10 gonna drop?
Let me check. Cause I got somebody that edits my videos and let me see. I think I have. I could send it to you. I don't know if you could.
Well, you're gonna have to probably do it like on the gram, like we got it right now. I'm looking for this second clip. I can hop into something else, but I wanted to hop in this first before I go in that because this one.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Let me check.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me see. So.
Okay, I got it. Let me load it right now.
Man, I'm about to throw the logo on one of those black fishing shirts, B.
Say it again.
I'm gonna throw the logo on one of those black fishing shirts.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Magellan shirt.
I don't take no shit from
all right, go to my well, it's uploading now. Hold on. It ain't went all the way through.
I don't take no shit.
But yeah, but I don't want to drop them like 3 and 4 at a time. I'm trying to spread them out a little bit.
But you don't have to drop it right now. Hold on a second. I'm looking for this second clip here.
All right, it's on now.
All right, give me 1 second.
I'm not plugging companies, but this editor did a pretty decent job on it. I kind of like that.
Right.
But I'm not gonna say who it is. They ain't paying me, so not on the air.
Hey, that's what it's about, though. Like building these relationships. Like, hey, if I'm gonna do business with you, you gotta do business with me.
Hey,
it ain't about to be a one-way street around here.
Give me 1 second on this. Let's just do changes. What you call them? I don't see this at all.
You don't see what now?
The second clip I wanted to play.
Skip that one.
Yeah, I'm about to skip it here shortly. If I don't find it, I know I can find it.
Saying they were trying to comment, and the comments weren't showing up on here. So I got my YouTube, my Facebook, all that's open. So if y'all watching, y'all got comments.
Check this out.
We do have some people watching, and pretty much it's talking about the things that you need to start, getting together and thinking about and planning before you get your home.
Only to find out they're expecting to pay $3,000 per month for a mortgage for a 3-bed, 2-bath, move-in ready single-family residence in Los Angeles County. Well, I found a house with a $3,000 per month mortgage. 3 doors down from the corner of San Pedro Street and 87th Place. This is one of the absolute cheapest single-family residences that you can buy in the entire city of Los Angeles. That includes Inglewood, Carson, Gardena, Long Beach, even Compton. I was not able to find a cheaper single-family residence for sale that could still qualify for bank financing. With that said, the asking price of this very inexpensive home for Los Angeles is $399,900. So, with a 5% down payment and assuming you have over a 700 credit score, your total monthly payment, including principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and private mortgage insurance, is $3,101 per month. So what this tells us is if you want to buy the average 3-bed, 2-bath house in Los Angeles County with the average price of $700,000, be ready to pay more than $5,000 a month for your mortgage.
And
So,
I
Bam,
don't see
And that's
how
why they
people,
moving here.
I don't see how people can stay out there either.
I said, that's why they moving here.
right. Well, I wanted to play a couple of things related to this particular subject tonight because I want to show people how blessed we are in Texas. You know, we complaining, you know, about $2,000, $1,700. They want to note $1,200, but they want the Taj Mahal. And where they do that at? You know, you go to coast, West Coast, East Coast. You see, I'm about to show you some New York places as well, and they spending twice as much as we have for a fraction of what we got. So
Yeah.
you know, we blessed Texas, man. So it's like, I just wanted to show you how other people live, and you see that's in the heart of the hood. You ain't got no curb appeal with that right there. You know, you know what I mean? That's everything. I'm about to show you a couple of more in New York, man. I can't believe people live like that. Huh?
Yeah, I have a relative that's out there that's looking to move to Texas. I mean, it's too much. It's ridiculous.
Right.
I mean, I saw a thing one time of a $1 million home here in Texas and $1 million home in LA, and it is like day and night.
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It looks like a shack.
Right. I'm
The
about to
thing
trip
is,
you out.
too, incomes are different in over there compared to here too in most cases.
Right.
So
Right. But at the
the,
same
the,
time,
the average the home prices have gone up way more here than the average salary. So
right.
even though we're competing better from a financial standpoint on costs, it's still there's a struggle for affordability for people that have been here.
Right. I'm about to show you this this one in New York next. Hold on, let me show you
All right,
this
just
one
hit
right
me
here.
up. Hey, I'm international, baby. I can get you in Mexico, the Caribbean, Africa, UK.
Whole thing. $2,500. And this is the best I've ever seen at under 150 square feet, period.
150.
150 square feet.
Up there, some more
Is that the
storage.
bed?
I don't know how
Yeah,
you're
the
getting
bed. You get up there.
a separate light for this space. And I guess just enough space for like a twin mattress. So this is probably where the tenant's gonna sleep. No one said it's ideal, but if you sleep up here, then you actually have a living space down there. It's a good thing this AC has a remote. You do not want to climb down that just to change your temperature. As for your kitchen, you have some cabinet space under here,
Oh, that's crazy.
4-burner stove, microwave, and a full-size refrigerator. Freezer down there. I guess you're using the sink in the bathroom, which is actually kind of nice. Small, but it works. You have a window, toilet, sink, medicine cabinet, little towel rod, toilet paper, and a shower. This backsplash is kind of cool. You have a full-size closet right there. And then I guess the main
That's a
living
full-size
space.
closet.
And I'm gonna need some help with the best way to lay this out. 9 foot 10 inches and 13 feet from here until there, which realistically leaves you about 8 or 9 feet in this space. So storage is surprisingly decent. That's it.
That's crazy.
This is the whole thing.
Right. So
Hey,
This
you
is
might as
not
well
a
go.
joke.
Hey, you might
This
as
is
well
not
go
a
back to
joke,
school. This door is bigger than that.
a lot of people closet be bigger than, but that's $2,500 a month.
That's
So
What do you
it's
say?
not
150 square feet.
150 square feet.
150, bro.
Man,
Hey, our garages is 400.
You know, so
yes. Yeah.
you know, so
I don't see how
$2,500 a
people
month.
can do that. I don't see
Hey,
how they can
right.
do it.
So,
If you living
but
like that,
You know what?
come on to Texas.
Even if you have the money, why would you? I mean,
I mean, you gotta live somewhere.
Hey, I mean, if you in fashion design or something, that's where you got to go. But used to.
man,
I
that's
don't know
crazy.
about now.
Is that in the is that Manhattan in the city?
That's in New York. I'm not sure what part of New York, but
Okay.
that's in New York. I got one more in New York. I'm about to show.
I think if you
it's
you start
crazy.
getting outside of Manhattan, it's a little better. I think
Right.
a little.
I don't
At
think
least
so.
you
I
in
think
New
this.
York, so you ain't got a car, no.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
You know, but yeah, because you ain't got nowhere to park it. You know, that's the thing.
Now, what if you like me and scared of heights? I can't sleep up there.
You got a law. Well, you closed in. You claustrophobic and
I know, right?
you up there high.
Right.
Yeah, you can't turn over. I couldn't turn over. I
You're
couldn't
going
sleep
to
on my
get a
dog.
bean bag for downstairs.
Yeah. I mean, I can see if you commuting. Like I live in Connecticut somewhere and I just need somewhere to crash during the week. You know what I mean? But I can't see. Yeah. I don't see where New York is that live like that, where you know it costs that much.
Everything is just on top of each other. I mean,
yeah, it's like why everybody ain't moved to Atlanta at that point?
That's what I don't understand. Why are you still there? Is it that great of a place? I mean, nightlife or whatever.
You gotta have the workers there. You know, I understand, like, you know, people that work there, you gotta have workers and stuff that live there. So I mean,
for 2,500.
Right, but you gotta, if you work there, you work for the government or wherever you work.
I mean, two people can't even live in that.
Right.
Well, no, it's definitely for somebody single.
Yeah, that's one person. Not even a dog. You and a dog.
Yeah, you and the dog. The dog will get territorial on you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know, it's too. You know, that's bigger than my dog room. Literally, I mean, my dog room is big, literally bigger than that. And I got 3 minutes. I'm looking for this other one. I can't find it. But see, this the bathroom.
They probably got people beating down the door trying to get them too.
Right. Well, hey, the thing about New York is that they never short on people, and they never have a problem with renting. That's why the rent don't go down. You know, I'm looking for this other one. Hold on, this might be it right here. Hold on, I think this is it right here.
You know, you can bookmark them, right?
Nah, this ain't it. Let me go to the next one here. But they got another one in New York, man. That's crazy. They got the shower inside the living room. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I seen that one that you sent where it was looked like a shotgun.
Yeah, like the showers in the living room. Like, man, come on, man. Like,
that's
ridiculous. You can't have. You got the company got to get out. You know what I'm saying? While you shower.
While you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so it's crazy. So let's go to this next one here. Let me see what I want to go to. I guess let's just go in order, man. Hell with it. It's gonna be kind of out of order, but let's go. You know, let's go with it, man. Let's go with this next one. These kind of out of order how I wanted to present them.
Look around this room right now and notice everything you can see that's brown. Look all around, both sides of you. Anything you see that's brown. People at home, look at that in your own room. What you see is brown. And close your eyes.
Okay.
Tell me everything you just saw that was red. Now, obviously, you saw a lot more brown, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why? You're looking for it. Open your eyes. Now look for red. Look for red. Anywhere you can find red. Any place you can find red.
Okay.
Okay. Did you find more red this time? How come?
I was looking for red.
That's right. Once you develop a belief, you find what supports it. So watch this. I bet you saw some beige shit, called it brown just to feel successful, did you?
Right over there.
I bet you saw some things burgundy and called them red just so you could feel successful.
I factored in some of those now and later.
You see what I'm saying? If you think you're screwed up, you're messed up, you're going to find and you're going to color yourself that way. Whether you think it's true, whether you think it's not, it's going to be true for you. In other words, whatever you believe is self-evident. You reinforce what you believe. You found what you were looking for. I'll give you a little.
Right. So I know that's kind of, I should have played that one last, but it was in order.
Yeah.
That's one of those, motivation.
I definitely believe that where the mind goes, that's where you're going to go.
Right. Right. So I put that into this real estate conversation because a lot of people become prisoners in their own mind. You know, they talk about what they can't do and what they can't do and all of the, who they can't help and what they, so that you block your own self in, you know, so you kind of block all that out and just do what you do. And then, you keep that work ethic, put the blinders on before you know it, you build something, one what that relates to what he's going for is like, you know, what you're looking for, you're gonna find.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for negativity, you're gonna find that negativity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So kind of put the blinders on and just kind of look for the positive stuff, and then you're gonna see more positive stuff. So that's what I get out of that. A lot of people look for the negativity. You damn sure gonna find it because you're looking for it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say, who was that? Henry Ford said, when the woman said, "What do you think you can or you can't?" You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, yep, you're right. You know what I mean? So
And, you know, and when you're saying that, I mean, you think about anything that happens in general in life. It's like we always go to the negative first. Like if you
Right.
you know, somebody tells you the truth and the next person tells you something negative, you're gonna believe them more than you believe the person that said the truth.
right.
It's like some people are looking for it, you know.
Well, some people, it just depend on, you know, the mind, man. A lot of people's mind is trapped. You know what I'm saying? So if your mind is trapped, you're not gonna achieve. I've ran across a customer like that. You know, first conversation with me is, you know, man, just tell me the truth, man. I know I can't get no house. If you say that, then, you know, no matter how positive I am, your force of negative is going to defeat my forces of good. You know what I mean? So is this, you know, if you pessimistic, it's going, you know, glass half empty. I mean, that's what it's going to be. You know, this is what it is. You want here it go, and that's how it rocks. You know, so a lot of people just negative. You can talk first conversation. You can tell. You know. If everything coming out your mouth is negative, I guarantee you, how can positive results come from a negative mind? How could beautiful fruit and flowers that's healthy come from a poisonous garden and unfertile soil in the desert? That don't make no sense.
And they say too that your subconscious mind don't know whether, you know, what's real or what's fake. So if whatever you tell it, it's gonna go with it.
Right.
So when you're trying to manifest and change your trajectory, it's gonna follow whatever direction you give it.
Right. So a lot of people be trapping themselves, man. So you like to do that one last, but that one is Tony Robbins, you know, he right on that, man. You know, so whatever, you know, if you're optimistic, that's why everybody loves kids, because kids, you gotta teach kids to be negative. Kids always have that, see stuff through that optimism. That kid like optimism, you know what I mean? So it's adults that come with this pessimistic point of view and the separatists and all this other stuff, man. So what does this have to do with real estate? I think, like I said, you can get as many transactions as you want. It's all in the mind. You can do whatever you want to do. It's all in the mind. You think you're not gonna do it, you won't. You know, this is what it is. Because that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for.
And just like everybody's like 2023 was hard. Just like what's that dude, Ricky Cruz? I think he's a realtor in Alabama. He's like, shoot, it's a closing happening every day.
Right.
No matter how hard you
mine or somebody else's.
Somebody closing on a piece of property.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Let's go to this next one right fast. I got a few of them. So, you know, hopefully.
Own real estate. I want you to think about this question. What's the end game, bro? Why do you want to do this? I asked someone the other day, why do you want to own rental property? Why do you want to own more than 10 rental property? You know what they say? No answer. Because most of the time people have no idea why they want to own that many doors. Because let me tell you something. Most average people, 10 to 15 grand it costs to live. If you have 5 rental property paid off at $3,000 each, you're set for life. You don't need more than 5 to live a good life. Anything beyond that is just bonus money. But everybody get caught up, go to seminar, I go, I got to get 100 door. You don't need 100 goddamn door to live a good life. You have 5 or 10 paid off, you be living good. And that's real. And you don't need no investor to do it. No headache. Call simplicity. If you're going to own real estate, I want you to think about.
Right. So I'll let y'all chime in on that while I load the next one up. What y'all think?
I agree. Well, first you need to start off small anyway. You know, you don't want to just jump in that many. You want to learn how to do that and get more and build that up over time. But you know, if you have 100 doors, great. But I don't think you can still, like you say, you can still live good.
Right.
Well, it depends on what your idea of good is.
Right. There was that old video. Well, it ain't too old. Like last year, the year before, it was like, dude, like you thinking too small. You gotta think big. But it's like anything you do, you need to have the end game in mind because you ain't gonna know when to stop or when you're getting closer to your goal, or if you need to move that. You reach a goal, you want to extend that goal to something bigger. You gotta have some kind of goal in mind. You can't just be doing stuff just to do it.
I like his original question. Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it?
Everybody's why is different.
Yeah.
So if you want, just be comfortable, you don't need that many doors. But if you want to create generational wealth and you want to do bigger things, then you got to go after it. But you got to make that decision in your mind first before you can jump out the gate.
Right. I had not an argument. It was a debate with one of a colleague. He's trying to get me to go commercial, like multifamily, like big apartment complex. I'm like, man, I'm so far from that. I have to be with 8 figures before I start getting into that. Just because I don't want to. You can take a wrong turn and you playing on a big table right there. Anything go wrong, there's hundreds of $1,000s that you could be in the hole. So I don't even know if I want an apartment complex because a lot of headache. So I'm more to like what he said. If I could get 10 doors,
you sound negative, dog.
Huh?
You sounded negative.
That's real. As far as you can go broke, messing around with the big states, especially if you don't have the foundation. You know what I mean? So I want.
You can go broke messing with dogs. But if you want to get into something big, I say get with somebody that's been doing it.
Yeah.
That way you kind of have somebody.
That'd be a process getting to that point. You can't just jump in into the deep end with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta.
You can't jump in by yourself nowhere and without any knowledge, because unless you're just paying cash for the joint, you gotta have stuff in place to even get financed.
Well, this is the thing. You cut me off before I finish my point.
Oh, okay.
It's not negative.
I'm trying to change your thinking, brother.
Nah, it's like, all right. I had at one point dreams of making it to the NFL, maybe dreams of being a rapper. But age catch up with you, and you got to refine those. You got to retune those particular goals and make them more realistic. Yes, I could get into multifamily. However, why not master within your wheelhouse and excel within your wheelhouse? I think when you have the focus, because how this relates to that clip is he said, why? Why do you want to get into it? Is it family? You want for generational wealth, or you want to live comfortable? What you want to do? So my whole thing is for that a little bit of both, more of to live comfortable my last years. So I want to be able to still manage my portfolio. I want to still be able to recite all the addresses when I'm 70, 80. I don't want to be the way I don't even know how many properties I own. I don't want to get to that point. And the reason why is because, like I said, now if I would get into REITs, I would get into investment clubs to where, all right, I got a piece of it and I just watch my return, but I don't want to personally manage apartment complexes. I don't want to personally manage hotels. I don't. You got to know what you like and what you don't like. The why. That's not negative. It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, Barry, they got money in being a maid. Won't you be a maid?
That's not what I want to do.
But man, you're being negative.
Nah, you already told it's a headache.
Yeah, it's a headache.
You don't even know that shit.
I've seen. I know a few. Don't forget, I'm well connected. Know a few people with apartment complexes. But I was
a headache to them. Might not be a headache to you though.
Well, no, he goes, man. It's what you call him on the screen? I thought Sibo and Corey ain't pop up yet, but argue for the argument. This is my preference, man. Like I said, I have certain things that I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? Dogs, a certain amount of doors. I wouldn't want to do the big complexes. Not just yet, unless it would have to be a certain way in order for me to do it. I would have to have a management company where I'm not involved in the day to day. That's something I'm passionate about.
And you said something that was key in there. If you're not feeling it like that, then you're not gonna put your all into it too.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm not. I would develop. You know what I mean? I would develop, but it would be more of small term, where I could kind of see it. I wouldn't want to go like a whole city just yet. If I get to that spot, really, don't forget real estate. I'm passionate about real estate. However, it's more of a means to end. It's more to get into stuff that I like. You know what I'm saying? I want to, get into breeding exotic dogs. I want to get into, owning sports teams. That's what I'm really passionate about, stuff like that. I just don't want to be a real estate guy. That's what gets me out of bed. I'm real estate. Nah, that's not what fuels me.
For me, I know.
To me, it's the end. It's like, all right, you gotta be well versed in real estate in order to be a millionaire. For the most part, 70-80%. I don't like stocks. I tried the stock market. I don't like stocks. I don't like the volatility. I like the real estate a little bit better. However, it doesn't, oh, real estate, ooh, don't do it for me like that. Especially now, I like, it's luxury houses. I like stuff like that. I like to look at them, I like development. I don't like apartment complexes. It's just not something. So you try to stuff me into something that I don't like to get with. I don't like personally, and now I got to deal with that type the rest of my life, and I got to worry about this damn $500 that I got that's on the smudget budget. Nah, you can keep that. You keep that all day.
Everybody has their own lane.
Yeah, like nah, you keep that. The motels and stuff like that. Nah, you keep all that. I would rather do have my 10. You know what I mean? I'll do multifamily, yeah, but triplex, fourplex, stuff like that. But I ain't trying to do fit $500.
Yeah.
We got anybody tuned? I don't see any comment.
All right. So let's go to the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, man.
Sure it is.
Comments. Go, so on and so forth. Let's go to the next one right fast.
The number one reason is they'll tell you they had a friend in the business. That's what they'll say. That'll be the most common answer. And even NAR did a study, and it was overwhelmingly the way that people choose agents is not online, not brokerage, not ads, not SEO, postcard, none of that. It was that they had a friend in the business with a great reputation. All right. And what is reputation? Reputation is your brand. Okay, what's the number one reason why people choose their real estate agent at the end of a deal? You ask a buyer or seller, the number one reason is they'll tell you they had a.
All right, so I'll let y'all react to that while I pull up these last few joints.
Well, that's real, especially in Houston, because 50,000 agents, everybody knows somebody.
Right.
But what are you doing to set yourself apart to add value? And that's how you not only get the clients, but you get the referrals.
To get all of
Right. Barry, you want to go ahead and chime in on that?
Yeah, I think the last few of my deals have been referrals. So you do get a lot of those, either people or people know that know you. They'll tell a coworker or church member or a friend or a relative. So I agree with that. I think that's. And you got to build relationships. And when you build that relationship with them, then they feel comfortable telling somebody else about you. Hey, I got a friend that's in real estate. I mean, I've had people that referred me that I didn't do actual business with, but they referred me to somebody else.
Right.
So,
don't sleep on social media though, because people are watching.
Yes.
And making your posts and giving content that puts you out there as, hey, this is what I do. I'm the expert in this field. So I'm gonna give you this value that's gonna help you or somebody Then people start taking notice of that and start checking you out. because I've had clients come from social media too.
Right. I have majority of my clients come from social. I think, like I said, it's a good and a bad thing. As far as what he said, I agree. Like, yeah, a lot of people say they got a friend. I think sometimes the friend, because you know somebody, that don't mean they're the best candidate. You know, because you went
Shoot,
to
I got people that know me that didn't use me.
right. So
That relatives that use.
I agree that your homeboy and somebody your wife know, but yeah, if they don't know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, that don't make them the best candidate. You know what I mean? So and I think they need to show improve and and put the numbers up and offer the value, just like everybody else. But everybody's still gonna overall is gonna go who they feel comfortable with. It just is what it is. And that's why I think that, it'll never be just a robotic thing. I think it's going to be like furniture. That's why you're still going to have furniture salesmen. You're still going to have high-end luxury goods salesmen. Amazon never going to replace true salesmen because everybody wants the personal touch. So it's never going to go. People going to go who they feel comfortable with. I mean, I don't think that's going to change until we cyborg. You know what I'm saying? And like when they changed the whole dynamic, whereas everything meta and everybody virtual. So at that point, you virtual on virtual. So until we get to that point, I think it's still gonna be live. Smell your cologne and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like you can't replace knowledge and being able to kind of maneuver and work relationships on the other side with other contractors, other people in the industry. That can't be duplicated with like AI. But it's still a relationship-based business. AI, you can do some things virtually, but when it comes down to getting deals done for real, you still need that personal touch.
Right. Well, I think people it's still emotional. Everything emotional. So I think
buying a house is emotional, especially you get first time or even second time buyers. It's an emotion. So you're trying to get that emotion and get to the practical business part of it and trying to make those two work together.
Right. So and like I said, with emotion, like I said, it's gonna be hard to replace that with robots. Or virtual. So a lot of people, especially when buying a house, they still want that female opinion, or they still want that male opinion. They still want that, that logic, whatever they require. They're still gonna seek that and want that. Let's get this next one out the way. I'm starting to find these old clips. I see what happened to them. All right, let's go ahead.
Gary Berman is CEO of Tricon Residential, a Toronto-based company that has quietly become one of the largest owners of single-family homes in the United States.
So today, we own about 30,000 single-family rental homes across the U.S., largely in the Sun Belt, and we've got probably about 75,000 people living in our homes.
And there are companies even bigger. Invitation Homes owns more than 80,000 rental houses. American Homes for Rent close to 60,000. Some of the all-stars of finance, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Blackstone, have put hundreds of millions of dollars into these companies.
But our largest portfolio would be in Atlanta, in Charlotte, in Phoenix, in Tampa.
Big investment companies like yours are being blamed for this huge increase in rents across the country. And you can set the rent any way you want, really. Gary Berman is CEO.
Yeah.
I think I sent you a video where it said like in Atlanta, like 19,000 homes are owned by like 3 different companies.
Right.
It's
That's
like
correct.
it's
Yep.
That is crazy.
The game
Like she said, they can charge whatever they want.
Right. They control your pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically are directing the rental market and the buy market.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, so yeah.
Because what they're doing is snatching up all the first time home buyer style homes, like the 3-2s.
Hey, I'm Realtor. Do you want to sell the house?
Yeah, that American Homes for Rent, isn't that in Houston? I know it's a place
Yeah,
called
they're here too.
Is that American Homes for Rent? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, man.
Yeah,
They
I
are.
think BlackRock owns a few apartments here too.
And I don't know if you know Camilo.
Camilo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Camilo Homes. I mean, they got about 3 or 4 different locations, and it's a
Yeah.
whole community. It's a whole
I think that was
subdivision.
one of the
under
first
rental.
ones out here buying up whole communities and renting them out.
Yeah.
Or building
Right, sure.
building whole communities and renting them out.
Yeah, they're building them. So they're not just
Mhm.
buying them up; they're building them
Yeah.
and renting them.
They developing the whole subdivision, everything for rent.
Well, that's the whole thing with people don't get. This should be eye opening to our community that you think that a whole bunch of us got rental properties and everybody, it's all spread out, and that everybody got like 2, 3 of them. No, majority of Americans are in debt. They don't own anything. They rent. They don't own anything.
Shoot, what they did was a report like the credit card debt is like in the trillions.
Right. So most people are in debt. They don't own anything. And then as you see, most of these corporations own all of these rental properties. They think, Mr. Smith down the street own it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're showing that all these corporations own all these single family houses. So it's just an eye opener for our community. Like, we really need to get the ball game. And really, there's a whole bunch of properties ready to go. Ready, for us to acquire. It's just that we rather spend it on clothes or spend it on impressing somebody, spending on. There's a whole plethora of single family properties, single family homes.
Not just that. Pull our resources together and buy land and do developments like they just did. Like we just talked about with Camilla.
Right.
Buy a couple acres.
Right. So it's just we don't make it a priority to buy. We think it's a personal thing, and we wait till the first resort. This is like the first resort is to go to school, because if you think you want more money, you want to go to school. Our first resort is to it's the lease. Because I think it's easier. And that's it actually make you harder. It actually makes your life harder. Unless you do a high end leasing, it just don't make sense. When you write this shit off, So if you leasing this this is your bare minimum just to survive, you losing. You'll never own anything. Once you go, you never was here. You didn't leave any blueprint. You didn't leave anything here. Everything was leased.
Yeah. You don't own it.
I mean, not just that. You're talking about creating wealth. You can't do it renting.
Right. Exactly.
You got to start
somewhere. This expense, man. This expense. So it's just eye opening. A lot of these companies getting rich, man. Getting rich, and want to bring it too. So get started, man. Get started in your real estate portfolio. So this is one I wanted to play earlier, but this is a good one.
Hey, I'm realtor. Do you want to sell your house?
Yes, but I know someone who will help to sell my house with 2.5% commission.
2.5%? Too much. I can do it in 1%.
1%, really?
Sign here. I will take care of everything.
Why are you taking picture like that? Are you not hiring a photographer?
Well, 1%, remember?
No professional staging even?
Well, 1%. Perfect marketing.
So no proper sign even?
Remember 1%? Quick and efficient, right?
So
yeah, I saw that.
That's comment on that.
Funny but true.
You get what you pay for.
Get what you pay for.
Right. A lot of boys think that the cheaper the better. That's never been the case. Ever.
That piece and chain from the middle of the mall ain't gonna turn green.
Right. They say it's either you got to choose one. What's the old cliche? I think you said it. What's good is either you gonna get it fast, cheap, or good. You can't get it.
I like that.
Was good ain't fast and ain't cheap. Was fast ain't good. You know what I mean?
If you want it good and fast, it ain't gonna be cheap. If you want it fast and good, it ain't gonna be good.
Yeah. Right. You can't have all three.
Yeah, you can't have all three.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this last week. How about how some of these we might start seeing more of these pop up, these discount people pop up. And but I have seen like some that have tiers. You know, if you want A done, hey, this is how much it costs. If you want A and B, this is how much it costs. If you want A, B, and C, this is how much it costs.
Right.
You know, and one of them was like the buyer had to find the houses and send it to the agent so he could set up the appointments. He wasn't even looking for the properties.
Right. He was just basically a showing agent.
Yeah, he's just a showing agent.
Right.
Tell me where you want to go see. I'll set up the appointment. I'll meet you there.
Right.
And I unlock the door.
I mean, yeah, you just a door unlocker.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, but that's what some people that's what you want, man. That's what you pay for. You know,
that ain't even the hard part of the process. That's the easy part of it.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got this next one
coming. Those, you know, and especially like with a lot of FSBOs, they don't understand it. They shoot that contract, man. That's you got to know what you're doing, or you're gonna be mad at closing.
Right. I mean,
man, I meant to send you one. It was, I forget how much these ladies paid, but they were like three ladies back in like the 70s or something, and they spent. I'm probably getting the number wrong, but I want to say like $175,000 for this house. Now they're about to sell it for $1 million.
Right.
I gotta find it so I can send it to you.
About the 70s, how many of them still alive?
All three of them.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah. It looks like they might be in the 60s now, something like that. But hey, living $1.75 to $1 million, that ain't bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I wanted to kick the show off with. I finally found it. Man, let me go ahead and run this one right here. This is the one I wanted to kick the show off with, man. What do y'all think about this here? This is the biggest talking point, I think, right here.
No payment home loans for illegal immigrants. Now, this sounds wild because this title's kind of misleading. Let me explain. For this particular video, let's leave the illegal immigrant part out of this and focus on the American citizens who qualify for this program. This is how this works. Of course, it is not free money. So they'll give you a loan up to 20% of the home value for down payment assistance. This is an example of how this would work. If you're going to buy a $500,000 home, they will give you $100,000 for the down payment, and you don't have to make monthly payments on that, but you do have to repay that plus 20% of the appreciation when you sell in the future. But you still need to qualify for the other $400,000, which you will be making payments, property taxes, homeowners insurance, etc., which will be about $3,500. But when you sell, let's say in 10 years it's worth $650,000, the appreciation is $150,000. You owe back that $100,000 plus 20% of that, which is another $30,000. So you'd pay $130,000. You would get to keep $20K for yourself plus the principal payments that you made over those 10 years. So you would be able to keep some of the money. So this is why it's important to talk about these programs, because there might be programs in your area that can help you get your foot in the door. So I would highly recommend talking to a lender. Do some research. You can go to my profile, talk to my preferred lender. They work in 49 states and they can put a roadmap together to help you out. California proposes zero.
So now they're ciphering that equity off y'all, boy. You know? You know what I'm saying? So I'll wait. You know, let me get part of that equity.
You have to pay that loan back plus 20%.
Plus 20%.
Yeah, plus.
But I mean, like, if you trying to get in and you ain't got the cash,
right?
You're coming out 20
Don't
grand.
sell.
You still take 20 grand home with you when you sell.
As
later.
long as you don't sell, you're all right.
No, but you gotta, you know, they're gonna probably want you to sell it. So you in the contract, so they taking that equity out you.
Can you refinance? What if you refinance it? I wonder what.
But I mean, they front you the equity though. That's basically what they do.
They front you the equity, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all they do. That's smart. That's smart. You know what I mean? So
it's 20%, so there's no PMI.
But they supposed to. That's for illegal immigrants, though. That's the part that I don't like. You know? Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't for.
I would say leave that part out for now, but that's how it works. But yeah, you got people that's not even, you know, supposed to be here could get some of these, some of these products.
Yeah,
I mean, some people take that deal. Like, they want to get into a bigger house and can't really afford it. 100,000 is a big monthly payment. So they'll take that future equity.
Yeah, but if you're illegal, how you gonna show you can afford 400 grand?
Yeah.
That's my point. You
that's
just
a
got
whole
here. So,
that's a whole nother show right there.
you just got here. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, how you affording this? And you just got here. So
you just got How can you afford it? You just got here?
It
Ain't got
beats
no
me.
paper trail. Ain't no paper trail or nothing.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's my point.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
exactly my point.
I know if somebody's buying over here on the legit side, I know lenders here will count their income from wherever they came from and use it, but that's a whole different type of equation.
Right. So I mean, who knows what they got going?
And that was California, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
California. California, a different planet almost.
Yeah,
now.
that's the land of the illegal immigrants, huh? You can do whatever
New
you want
York
over
too.
there.
They in New York heavy too. They done shut down. They done closed down hotels, and they full of immigrants.
Right. I got a couple by this kid right. I mean, this dude right here. And then we go wrap it up. I'm looking for it. He didn't move it around. That's the thing that be taking me so long. They moved the thing around.
You can bookmark them.
Yeah, but that's I've been forgot. You know what I mean? I think this is it right now. Here we go. All right, this is one of the last ones right here. So let's go rock this. Can y'all see this?
This is the new real estate, guys. They are building 12 bedrooms, 10 bathroom houses, an entire neighborhood. Each house costs $400,000. Profit is $11,200 a month. Guys, the cap, they could probably their mortgages is at $800,000. So you're looking at probably $6,000 mortgage, probably a $6,000 profit. This is the new play. This is the playbook. This is MDH. Shoo! Ooh, this is
that's smart. 10, 12 bedroom houses, for Airbnb play, like a little mini hotel when you got those get together, especially like in New Orleans or Houston, where you got these conventions and stuff coming.
Mm-hmm.
Where you close to Vegas and Jersey City, where you got people coming all the time. I do that all day. You got to book the whole house.
Yeah, but you got to make sure it's booked though.
I mean, it's gonna be booked. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like
imagine having one of those right now doing rodeo.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You
man, it'll be you do numbers.
Yeah, because think about it, 10, 12 bedroom, you 200 a head or 100 a head, 150 a head. You got a 12 bedroom. Shoot. You 2,000 a night, 3,000 a night. I mean, 2,000 a night, probably for sure.
And that's from an investment standpoint. On the flip side, if you want to collectively get in and have a couple families in there with, like, you can do that too.
Right.
Yeah, you probably can. Have. It's probably like a couple different, like a couple houses inside that one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well,
a couple kitchens, maybe a couple
living halfway house, all kind of stuff.
Yeah. Put one close to the jail.
Right. Yeah. But I think we got to reimagine. The house. The house has been made the same way for forever. Slightly improvement. So reimagine what we're doing nowadays. I had this other one that I wanted to show that's in Florida. Is instead of a golf course in the back, they got a racetrack. And they got 6-car garages. So it's a little subdivision for all car enthusiasts. You know what I mean? And that's how stuff is going nowadays, man. It's more compartmentalized, man. The stuff that's, people pay top money to be with other people like them. So you got a little car club going, 6-car garage. All of them got the 6-car garage. You got a track in the back that's private.
I can't think of the neighborhood, but this one in Cypress. They all are right next to. They got a whole airline strip, so everybody got their own plane.
Right. So stuff like that. That's how boys are designing stuff nowadays. This you gotta change your mind. I mean, change. Get creative and shit. You know what I mean?
It's time to be creative, innovating. Like they even doing 3D printing on houses. They don't look all that good yet, but it's something that's happening.
I seen one house that a commercial where they, it's almost like an RV where you park it and it's like it's like 360 degrees and you press a button, it like almost transform. And you press another button, it has. Yeah, I started to play that clip though too. You press a clip, it closes the curtains, and then everything becomes a screen. So you watch TV. The screen is like the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and, so it saves space. So like, I think that's gonna be the future too. Them little small tiny homes where you can just drop them off. You lease the land, and y'all drop them off.
Tiny homes are already a thing.
Right.
Well, I think they just need to redesign the trailer and make them cool, like little cool pods for techie people. You gotta, make it tech, all techie. You know what I mean? Where it transform that bed transform into an office during the day. You know what I mean? It's like it transforms. You feel what I'm saying? So you got office, boom, then it transforms to a bed or a living room, boom, and it's all in one space. I think that's the future. Because I don't really need all this space. You know what I'm saying? If I was for the dog,
a lot of people going a minimalist route.
Right.
You don't need all
dogs, man. Who need all that space for what?
Right. Because people want to put a pool in the yard or put a garden, self-sustain. Like there's all kind of stuff people want to do now.
Yeah, you got that. But you can do
Pickleball
that.
in the yard.
Yeah, you could do that put a pod on there for like 20, 30 grand. You know what I mean? Or like a Tesla house.
You could buy a whole manufactured house from Amazon.
Right.
Really?
I think that's gonna be the future, man. One of like a Tesla house, man. You got you got all the technology there, the TVs and everything built in, and you like in a little pod or something.
Yep.
You can probably stack them joints on top of each other if you want.
I was watching. They showed a video of Kanye with his listening party thing, his listening tour. It looked like a sheet, but it was showing video on it. So it wasn't like he was even using screens. It was crazy.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
It looked like some futuristic stuff though.
Right. I think that's the future where it's going, man. We just got to reimagine. I mean, we've been doing houses the same way for 100 years plus. So it's time to just reimagine a house as we know it. They had another one I wanted to save as well, man. Where they got these bunkers, where you could buy, like what is it, 12 by 20 bunker, where you got bunk beds in there, you got living room, you got kitchen in there, so you can bed that thing in your backyard right fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be hot in a minute. The barn bunkers.
I seen Rick Ross got him one.
Oh, a bunker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's gonna be live though too, man. You get your bunker. So I think it's gonna change, man. I think it's gonna change. So, man, again, we right on time, right at an hour, man. Again, we're not gonna keep going too long, man. So, we're gonna see y'all next week on another show, another Clips reaction, man.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.